Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome to my newest video, May 1st. Yeah, it's been a while. As I said in my community post, I took quite a long break because not long after Dad came home, I started having issues with my panic attacks and getting headaches and migraines. So I was just like, I'm chilling for a while, recharging my batteries. And to anybody who's wondering, Dad is fine. He's been home since February, on pills for the rest of his life, and luckily he hasn't eaten any junk food because he knows I'll kill him if he does. But yeah, he's fine, I'm fine, recharge my batteries and all that lovely shit. So like I said, I was gonna do a DVD Blu-ray 4K update showing off everything I got from the beginning of the year, because I had planned to do the January video at the end of January, and of course January 28th that changed and all that. So I'm just gonna get started because I'm hopefully not gonna make this a long video. So the first one I picked up in the new year, I picked up at Walmart, and I got the 4K of Tron Ares. Still have not watched this. My first time viewings have sucked this year. I've only watched 20, but I did go see Super Mario Galaxy in the theater and I loved it. But hopefully I can get to this one the next little while because I've been itching to get to first time viewings. And the second one was from Amazon, and it's the last one I needed, which is the Kino Labra Blu-ray of Death Wish 5. I think if I heard right, some of them are coming to 4K, but I'm like, I don't. I know 10 to Midnight is coming to 4K, but I don't know if I'm going to upgrade that one. And then this one I got from Diabolique DVD, because on Amazon it was listed as coming out next month, and it was already out on Diabolique DVD, and it's another one of the Kino cult Dan Curtis things called Gothic Tales. Comes with the picture of Dorian Gray and the Turn of the Screw. Haven't watched these yet, but they're on my list. And then these two, I decided to go out to one of our thrift stores around here, and I found both of these for $20 each, and I was like, I have them on DVD. I haven't watched them because I'm nowhere near the part where the first movie debuted, but they were only asking $20 for each Blu-ray, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting them. And they are House of Dark Shadows and Night of Dark Shadows. If you know, these I think are out of print. I'm not sure, but they go for extremely high prices on eBay and Amazon Marketplace. But yeah, I was like, I'd be an idiot. So this was $20, this was $20, and still cheaper than buying them on eBay. And I'm still keeping my DVDs because I can. So I was gonna say House of a Thousand Corpses, House of Dark Shadows and Night of Dark Shadows. And then this finally went down because it was like 46, and then it went down to 24, 23, 24, and I was like, mine, because I loved this when it came out back in 94. I used to watch it constantly, and I actually quite enjoy it. And I got the Arrow Video 4K of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, I think. Yeah, I like this cover art better than the old one, but yeah, I would watch this a lot. And the last one for January, oh no, it's not the last one for January, I'm sorry. I got on eBay, yeah, eBay, another one of the Masters of Horror, and I got the V Word, and it's got a unique sticker on there from Movie Gallery. And I can't remember if we had movie galleries up here in Canada or if it was the US. The name does look familiar because we had Mega Movies, Rogers Video, Blockbuster, Video Giant, Video Works, Jumbo Video, and a couple others. I knew all the video stores around. So, but yeah, I only have a couple more of these Masters of Horror to get. And the one thing I like about this, the director Ernest Dickerson is the director of Bones and Demon Knight. Haven't watched Bones, I own it, but I have seen Demon Knight, and I freaking love that movie. And the last two I got were from Amazon. I was just looking around at the 4Ks and found these two for sale, and I was like, I don't care if I have them, I'm getting them. The first one was Dracula, and the second is my favorite horror film of all time, Psycho. So I've checked out the Blu-ray for this. It looks great. I actually watched both this and the Spanish version. Haven't watched this one yet, but I will soon, because the Psycho franchise is one I want to revisit this year. And now, this is everything I got in February. So I got these two from Amazon. Excuse me. I watched this on Shudder and I quite enjoyed it, so I figured I'd get... Oh, excuse me. My bad, guys. And I got this because I wanted it, and that was Beast of War. Really good World War II shark movies, and I'm a sucker for shark movies, so it was really good. I definitely recommend it. And the next one I got, this went down to $15 for a 4K, and I said, screw it, I'm getting it. I haven't watched it yet, but it's The Wailing. It's been on my to-watch list for a while. And also ordered from Amazon, I got the 4Ks of Black Phone 2. Haven't watched this. Haven't watched the first one. Man, I'm on a roll. And I was getting this no matter what, because the Warner Brothers one is basically a bare bones one. So thank you, Arrow Video, for putting out Evil Dead Rise. And got this one from eBay. Another one of the many vampire movies I've been getting, and I picked up one of the After Dark Horror Fest movies called The Hamiltons. Looks very neat. I can't wait to check that out. And also from eBay, I picked up the DVD of George Romero's Martin, which I watched for my horror marathon last year for the first time. I enjoyed it and I wanted it in my collection. I was checking out the Blu-ray for that, and it was expensive, and I got that for like 15 bucks. And from Amazon, I got these two. I don't think they were the same order, so I'm not sure. This one I've been eyeing on Blu-ray, and then it got released on 4K. And the 4K was expensive, and it dropped down to 25 bucks, so I picked it up, and it is the Murder on the Orient Express with Albert Finney as Perot. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I love this movie. I love this version. The only other version I've seen is the Kenneth Branagh one, which I liked, and I'm not sure if there's any others. There probably are, but I mean, with the cast that's in this, I'm watching it. But I'm finally happy to have that. Also from Amazon, I haven't watched this yet. Surprising, because I love the first movie, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, though I heard this is absolute crap. And then I picked up this multi-feature horror film set, and I think, with the exception of one, I think a couple of them are vampire movies. But it has Night Junkies, The Evil Beneath You, Red-Blooded American Girl, and Night Feeders. I got it for this one because I know this one is a vampire, only to find out this one is a vampire movie. So I got this off eBay for like 10 bucks. So, and then went down to the library to pick up a couple of things, decided to look in their book sales section and saw this, and I was like, well, I know it's $1, so I'm gonna grab it. Even though I did not like The Witch, I did not like that at all. I loved Nosferatu. And I kept renting this but never watching it, so I'm like, well, I might as well buy it and just have it in my collection. And I picked up The Lighthouse, which I am looking forward to seeing. And the last one for February, so happy this is coming. I have not watched this because I think, if I am right, this one is one of the longest ones. Like, I didn't expect the first one to be over 6 hours. Seeing it's not telling me, but I was like, holy crap, I gotta spend 6 hours watching this, and I will enjoy it. And that is In Search of Darkness, 1995 to 99. I did not do a video response to this like I did in the 90 to 94, because the deadline was the end of November. I was still sick. And even, I'll say it, the one movie I was going to talk about was Event Horizon. But I thought about it. I go, I'm still sick, and also I wanted to talk about Bram Stoker's Dracula the most. So I didn't do a video response for this, but my name is in the credits because I got this, and I love the fact they're doing one for the 70s. That I'm like, why would you not? So I'm gotta pick a day and finally just sit down and watch this. I might even stay up all night and watch it. And for March, from Amazon, I picked up Mayfair Witches Season 2. This dropped down to under $30, so I picked it up. Also picked up this. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I heard this one was actually quite good, and that is the remake to Silent Night, Deadly Night. And then I ordered this. Like, this has such a weird title. And there's no rape in the freaking movie. And that's called The Rape of the Vampire. Because I looked it up, and I'm like, so you call it that, but there's nothing like that. So, weird. But it's a vampire movie. And this was on sale. This went down from like $49 to $24.99, and I was like, oh, I'm grabbing it. And it's a double feature 4K of Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2. So, happy to have that. Laugh all you want. It went down to $15, so I grabbed the Blu-ray of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Also from Amazon. And everything else in this pile is actually Amazon as well. Another 4K for sale. Picked up Beetlejuice. And it's a Blu-ray, but I figured why the hell not? It went down in price, and it is The Mechanic with Charles Bronson, which I watched for the first time last year when I went on my Charles Bronson kick. And picked up this. I am not the biggest fan of this movie. I like the other movie better, which I will get shit for, but you know what? At my age of almost 46, I don't care no more. But the 4K was $15, so I got The Shining. I enjoyed Dr. Sleep a lot more than this. I will watch this, especially during my horror marathon, but I like it enough that I upgraded the 4K, but I mean $15. And another 4K that went down in price, and I do like this, I enjoy this movie a lot, and that is Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. The flubs are still here. Now this is the most expensive one, even more than the In Search of Darkness. I was not gonna get this because I did watch the movie kind of for the first time last marathon. I say kind of because the first time I watched it was 30 years ago, and over 30 years ago, but I didn't remember much of it. But I was like, do I want to spend the almost $80 on this 4K? And I'm like, you're gonna regret it. You are gonna regret it. So I did spend the money and got the Arrow Video 4K of Salem's Lot. Like, look at this brick. So, and if anybody's wondering, I gave this a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. But it was off and on. Do I want it? Am I going to be happy with the Blu-ray? And I'm like, idiot. One, you're going to regret not getting this beautiful thing. And two, I love Tobe Hooper, so I figured, why not? And this last bunch is what I got in April. The price of this went down. It was $69, and it dropped down to $29, and I went, well, I'm grabbing it. It's the 4K Steelbook of The Last of Us Season 2. Then this one came from eBay, another vampire movie called Bleed. Don't know too much about it, but I'm like, vampires? Hello. Now this one, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, came out in 1994. Watched it a lot. Had the VHS, never had the DVD, never had the Blu-ray, which actually this is. But it is a region 2 Blu-ray, but it is region free, but that's okay because I have a region free Blu-ray player. But I'm so happy because it is one of my favorite Jack Nicholson movies, and that is Wolf. I watched this a lot as a teenager. I just freaking loved it to death. So I'm happy to finally have it. And then the price, this was actually kind of high, but I figured I don't have it because the one I had saved on my Amazon wish list was saying $90, and then I came across this and it said $63, and I'm like, okay, I'll grab it. I checked some more, but you know how sellers on the Amazon Marketplace are. But I got the 4K steelbook of The Mandalorian Season 3. Looking forward to the movie. And actually, while I'm here, before I move on, I did go see... Now, if I said this at the beginning, I'm sorry if I'm repeating it. I did go see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I absolutely loved it. And my dad and I plan to go see Mortal Kombat 2 next weekend. But yeah, if I did say it at the beginning, I apologize, because that has happened where I've said something and then 20 minutes later I say it again because I can't remember if I said it or not. Thank you, bitch, for running me the fuck over. Went to one of the Walmarts that actually still has a movie section, and found this. They didn't have the Blu-ray, they only had the DVD. But considering the Blu-ray on Amazon was $19.99, the DVD was $24.99, and they wanted $19 for the Blu-ray, but unfortunately they were sold out. But I did get the DVD of Good Boy, which I am looking forward to. And these three movies I got from Amazon. I couldn't believe these 4Ks were $15 each, and I'm like, I am getting them. Because I have rebought... I haven't rebought these from DVD to Blu-ray, but it is a franchise that I am willing to upgrade to 4K. Maybe with the exception of one or two films. But the first one up is Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. They were both $15 each. The only one I probably would not upgrade is the very first Godzilla, because they only have the 4K in Criterion, and I have the Criterion Blu-ray. But I was like, $15 for Godzilla? Yeah. And my most anticipated film of the year is Godzilla -1, which comes out 2 days after my birthday. So I saw that trailer, a teaser trailer, and I went, I'm looking forward to it. And I also picked up is this in color? No, it's in black and white. The silent film of The Man Who Laughs. Because I've wanted to check out a couple more, what the fuck ever, silent films. And I actually know Conrad Veidt as Major Strasser from Casablanca, which is one of my favorite movies. But want to give this a shot, and it was actually cheap. And I got this one from eBay. I figured, what the hell, it's about time. And also, I was renting it from the library a lot, and now the library put it on their book sale, and I missed out on it. And I picked up the Blu-ray for a Norwegian film called The Wave. Really great disaster movie. And even describing it to my dad, I was like, well, you know you're a damn good film when your visual effects look better than Hollywood. So yeah, this is enjoyable, really enjoyable movie. You just have to deal with the subtitles. And I'm like, well, I can read, so I will do the subtitles. There's also The Quake and The Burning Sea, which are part of this series. And this whole bunch was a huge order from Amazon. It's a mixture of just DVDs and Blu-rays. The first one, I've always wanted to watch this. But the Blu-ray and the DVD at the time were expensive, but the DVD went down in price. And this is a special edition DVD. And I was like, you know what, $12, I'm gonna get it and finally see what the big deal is about Angel Heart. Looking forward to seeing that. And also it was showcased on one of the In Search of Darkness movies, or documentaries, so. And this went down in price, but I can't get part 2, 3, and 4 of the first series. But I got season 1 of Castlevania Nocturne. I really like this series. And also, while we're at it with Netflix, because I know these are on Netflix, but when I get my Stranger Things 4K set, I will be canceling my Netflix subscription. The biggest reason is because now they're saying I have a VPN on my computer, and I was using it to access the American one, and now they're saying, oh, you got to use the standard plan. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not paying $18 a month for your fucking thing. So from now until the Stranger Things Blu-ray comes up, I have to watch everything I want to watch on Netflix, because otherwise Netflix is going bye-bye. So we'll go Castlevania Nocturne. And I did watch this when I was a teenager, but I have little to no memory of it. But the DVD was 14 bucks and it was Embrace of the Vampire. So, and this one was 17, and it's also a vampire movie. I mean, are we really shocked? And it's called Perfect Creature. Don't know too much about it. I just know that Dougray Scott from Ever After and Mission Impossible 2 is in it. And I couldn't believe the price for the 4K steelbook of this was like 69 bucks. And I'm like, no, I'm buying just the $21 Blu-ray of, I was going to say Return to Salem's Lot. I did not like that movie, but Return to Silent Hill. I've heard nothing but hideous things about this movie, so I'm not looking forward. I'm looking forward to it, but my hopes kind of got dashed. And the last one of this update, it was funny. The DVD was $24.99 and the Blu-ray 4K was $69. So I was like, I'm just getting the DVD, and that is season 3 of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which season 4 drops in July, and I'm looking forward to it. So there we go, guys. That's everything I've gotten this year. I think the best purchase is, even though I can't believe I spent $80 on it, is the Salem's Lot Arrow video. Like, this is a freaking gorgeous set. I know some of you have already seen it. Like, look at that. That's a freaking book, for Christ's sake. So, but yeah, guys. So hopefully by the end of the month, I will have another update. Though I'm not sure though, because I haven't gotten anything in a week. No, I want to get 28 Years Later Bone Temple. I think that's what it's called. But to get the Blu-ray on Amazon is $36, and our Walmart didn't have it. So I'm hoping maybe I'm going to a flea market tomorrow, so hopefully they will have it. But yeah, guys, so sorry about the long wait for the video, but I mean, I had a good reason. And then my health kind of took a turn, so I wanted to recharge my batteries because they were basically at my feet for about 5 weeks after my dad's heart attack, and I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing anything like that for a while. And then I started getting the panic attacks and the headaches and the migraines, and after the migraines, I was like, holy shit. So yeah, guys, don't know what else to say. What do you guys think of these titles? Like I said, the best one is the Salem's Lot. But also, finally happy to have the Mandalorian Season 3. So that series is complete. I do have a 4K coming in the mail from eBay because I wanted to order it off the Arrow site, but it was too much money because to ship to Canada, it's you know how it is. Okay, guys, now I'm just rambling, so we don't want to be here rambling. So let me know what you guys think of these titles. Which one, out of the ones that are blind buys, which ones have you seen? Which ones do you like? And that's it, guys. So until my next video, which might be the end of the month, let's hope. I hope you all have a great weekend. Watch a shitload of movies. And of course, as always, like, comment, please subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.